How you like that?
Kindly state your name.
It's Thom and Jeff.
Well, I think these guys are pretty darn dope.
Check for sound.
What?
Notice they're high, so this will be a good show.
Yeah.
All right, assholes, let's start this thing.
Podcast number 5 is on the air. From Trailer Studios in Forestell, Missouri. If you like to record stuff, they can make a CD of it and give it to you. All for the low price of $11.95.
That's not bad.
That's not bad at all.
We're getting ripped off then.
Yes, we are.
What is that per minute?
On the program today, this is going to be a damn fine show. We going to have some emails here in just a little bit, and some news about our webpage, and we're going to have a Thom and Jeff podcast Facebook page going up sometime over the next couple of days. Tom West himself now on Facebook. Congratulations.
Please like me. All I want to do is be liked.
And if there's more than one Tom West out there, it's okay. He's the one on Facebook with no fucking pictures whatsoever.
There's like 6 of those.
Yeah, not even a Facebook or profile picture. You know when you first sign up and it's that guy with the little curly thing on the top? That's Tom West right there. We got a Jeebus story today. We got a celebrity wrap-up today. Tom apparently, with all of his money that he has while he's unemployed, is hanging out in strip clubs, so that's good. And we're going to do a yes game. And ladies and gentlemen, Eye Candy Tep is here with us. Hello.
What do you say, Tep?
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I was all worried about you getting here because she's like, oh, my GPS is taking me 70 to 60 or 64 to 70 and blah, blah, blah. Boom, she found it. You know why? Because she works on cars. That's why.
Yes.
And
not
she doesn't,
GPSs, though.
Doesn't wear underwear either.
And she doesn't wear underwear. We forgot to tell her that Friday's shows are always, topless.
Right.
So
you guys left that out.
Yeah, so.
Sorry.
You don't have to start the show topless. It's just before the show is over, basically, is how we normally. But it's really your call. So, all right, so we got that. We also have, I found a college in Missouri, and you can choose to go there or not, but they have on their entrance test and their paperwork and everything, you got to do a drug test too.
To get into college?
To get into this particular college, yeah. And they're hiding behind we're getting people ready for the real world, because once you graduate from college and you go to find a job, you're going to have to do a drug test anyway.
Well, they better have a hell of an enrollment, because you're slicing your availability.
Right. And
of students paying. How much does it cost to go to college?
I don't know.
Way too
haven't been
much.
there in a while. But by the way,
So what's the deal? If you pass the drug test, you can't get in?
maybe that's what it is. And by the way, guess who's paying for the drug test?
The kids.
The students.
Yeah.
Crazy, right? So that's on the program today. Also, if you haven't heard yet, we are throwing out the idea of doing a subscription for the podcast so we can keep doing these. Because we love doing them. It comes down to the fact that we still don't have jobs. We still don't have incomes. And the gracious people here at Trailer Studios are letting us do this.
At $11.95 a minute.
At $11.95 a minute. And to be honest with you, I'm throwing handies every day around here, and I'm getting kind of tired of it. So we're meeting with a web guy today. We're going to set up something to where it's going to be, just a couple of bucks a month. If you sign up for an entire year, 12 months, then you get a discount. But information coming on that in a little while here. And again, the Yes Game's going to be, as Tep called it, epic.
Yes.
Because the last time she did a Yes Game with us,
It was epic.
It was epic, and we were under FCC constraints at the time.
Yes.
Now we're not, so.
True.
But
I wrote my Yes Game to you. Was I supposed to direct it to her?
I mean, it's like you've never done this before.
I've got 3 for each of you.
See, she's already more prepared than you.
I'm not used to doing it with other people.
It's soon going to be that.
Thus the jerk-off towel that we just got, right?
Thank you.
So we're going to do some emails real quick first. You can email us at mytomandjeff.com, and there's an email tab there.
Okay. Listen up. Mail call.
Well, let's read some emails, shall we?
I've got mail.
Mail call. Gather around, everyone.
You got mail, maggot.
Mail call, sir. Oh, the mail's in.
I got mail. Yay!
First email is from member old intern Chelsea.
Nice lady.
She was never our intern, but she was an intern in the building.
Shall I say young woman?
Young woman, yeah. Says here, I want you two to know that you're my sanity now. She's in Decatur, going to school, Decatur, Illinois. Almost every single fucking radio station is Jesus-y in Decatur. Thank you for keeping me happy with perversion and no fucking FCC. Miss ya in town sometime, Chelsea the intern, and I told her next time she's in town she needs to come out and be on the show.
Have you been to Decatur before?
Long time ago.
There's, let's see, not
Nothing.
much. Tom and Jeff, glad I was able to find you guys on the podcast. Starting listening, and we'll keep tabs on it. Saw an advertising spot on your website. What are you guys looking for in regards to sponsors?
Money.
I own a small computer support business on the IL side, and may be interested.
American Cash, spending money. That's what we're trying to.
Kinsey Technology. They make it easy. Granite City, Illinois.
Okay.
That was free.
Yeah. We'll send you this is from Jason. I can remember listening to you, Jeff, way back with Sarah and Mary Ellen. I'd happily buy the podcast for $4 a month. Keep it up, guys, Jason. And we haven't settled on a price yet. That's one of the things we're going to discuss after today's show.
Hey, guys, love the show. I'm also in radio myself. Sorry, just had to quit my job. I know you're like, this guy's a dick. We got fired, but it's for personal reasons. Anyway, just wanted to say I hope to sound as good as you two one day.
Right.
Any way I can help with
shooting for much.
with the show,
Set
let
the
me
bar
know.
a little higher.
Not looking for money, but to work with you guys would be great. You two are the part of the reason I got into radio. I sat in on a show of yours after I met you both at Sky Zone. Also an idea about the paying for the show. If it's possible, make the $3.99 optional.
Yeah, that'll work out.
Yeah, right.
And I can guarantee you didn't meet Tom West at fucking Sky Zone. There's no way.
I was there with you once.
You were?
Yep.
Maybe I just tried to get through it and forget about it.
We did one at
therapy or something.
We did one out there together.
We did?
I distinctly remember it, yeah.
Oh, that's right, but you wouldn't get up on the trampolines. That's
Why?
why. Yes.
That's like the most fun place in the entire world.
I'm asthmatic.
I am too.
I'm asthmatic and I smoke.
I do too.
You're 20 years younger than me.
She sucks dick, do you?
No.
Yes, game.
Yeah, quick yes game. Do you suck dick, Tom West?
Am I really going to have to call her a bitch sometime during this show? Really?
Up to you.
I mean, I don't want to be rude.
Right.
I don't. I like Tep just fine.
Right.
But if she's coming into this little world and she's going to stir my crock pot.
It's pretty easy to do, isn't it? It's pretty easy and it's fun, isn't it?
I'm sorry, Tom.
No need to apologize. Just realize if we are opening that door, the door is open and it will shut when the guy over there presses stop.
Says, hey, we're done. I got to go do something else. That's when we end the show, is when Scotty says, hey, Shaman's Harvest is here. Get the fuck out.
Hey, got some celebrity wrap-up. I like that we're doing this again.
Quit surfing TMZ on the clock, douchebag. It's Celebrity Wrap-Up with Tom and Jeff.
All right. Casey Anthony is found herself apparently a sugar daddy. How would you like to be Casey Anthony's sugar daddy?
For about, 25 minutes.
But, I mean, what kind of street cred is it if you can just belly up to the bar with the guys I'm doing Casey Anthony? I'm hitting Casey Anthony.
The first thing you gotta say is I need pictures.
Right.
What's she like? Is she a moaner? Does she take it in the ass?
Are you guys going to have kids? Is that
Soon.
too soon? Too soon?
I can see the guy texting from, like Applebee's.
Right.
I just fisted Casey in the ass. Oh, yes, I'll take another one of those mudslides, please.
Right. Well, she's finishing her year of probation for check fraud, but then she's supposedly going to go far away from the media and the public and everything to Mexico. She has a sugar daddy down there that she apparently met while she was in jail, exchanged letters. He's got a shit ton of money, and they started an affair after she was acquitted of killing her kid, obviously. She says she plans to live with him on his property across the border and eventually become a Mexican citizen. And I would imagine all the daycare centers and grade schools in the area are shitting their pants right now.
Boy, it really has perks to be George Clooney's girlfriend and then George Clooney's ex-girlfriend, talking about Elizabeth Canales. Is that how you pronounce her last name?
Sure, I don't know.
She is going to be part of PETA's I'd rather go naked than wear fur campaign.
Okay, so in the end, we get to see her naked.
Also, she signed up for Dancing with the Stars as well. So, I mean...
It's because you slept with the guy for a little while. We don't even know how to pronounce her last name, and she's doing this
She's got
shit.
like an island in Italy or something. I don't know. And George said, here, go keep this, and... I don't know. Here's a stack of green.
Right.
Enjoy yourself.
Are they still together? Or are they?
No. They're separated. But apparently, Clooney takes care of his exes.
Yeah.
Same thing I've heard about Drew Carey taking care of his exes as well. Just saying, it's not going to work out. Yeah, just take this fistful of money and get the fuck out of my life.
Which is what you said to your first wife, who was the stripper, right?
I didn't have any money to give her, but I just said, get the fuck out.
Everybody else says, here's a fistful of money. Right? Will you please grind
if
on
I
me?
had a fistful, I would have given it to her. Miley Cyrus is sick of Party in the USA.
We all are. Everybody with a daughter is sick of that fucking song.
All right. How arrogant
Party
is
in the
this?
USA.
She's with her mom at a club, and Miley goes to the DJ booth and says, could you spin some of my songs, everything or anything but Party in the USA? Of course they did it, and they went on to have a good time, and they were nice to everybody there. But as a
strip club?
No, just a club.
just a regular club. Like Scotty, if you were out, you wouldn't go to the DJ. Hey man, can I hear some Modern Day Zero?
Yeah, I would.
He said that to the lady at QT this morning.
Got any Modern Day Zero?
I've been in the elevator music.
Right. Can I see your stack of Muzak tapes? See if there's any Modern Day
The
Zero in there.
hook, was not today, but maybe tomorrow. Not today, not today.
And this is why Tom wasn't the singer of Modern Day Zero.
Boy, I was the lead singer of
I
Modern
know.
Day Zero. I mean, I lived it right next to him.
Sure. But then you guys broke up.
I think we did tell some people that.
No, but that was just a cool experience going through all that and being able to be back there and like backstage and on the side of the stage and watching all that crap happen. I mean, that's
Richie and everybody's like, they're asking you, who's the bald guy? Oh, he's fucking the lead singer. That's cool. Lead singer's fucking him. I'm sorry. Sorry, my bad.
Either way.
My bad. But what is she, 18? Miley Cyrus?
Yeah.
And she's hanging out at clubs with her mom.
obviously it's an 18 and up. There are 18 and up clubs, aren't there?
Well, yeah, I'm just saying she's
I guarantee it's not an 18.
Yeah, no doubt.
I don't know. It didn't say, but that's a wrap.
That's a wrap. Okay. Yes game coming up. Also found a college in town here that not only do you have to do an entrance test, but that entrance test also there's a drug test along with that, and the students got to pay for it, which is pretty crazy. And I found a nice Jeebus story. We haven't done a Jeebus story since we started the podcast.
Whether you're into Jesus, Muhammad, the Buddha, Xenu, Orion, whatever. Let's talk about Jeebus.
How do you spell relief? J-E-S-U-S.
It's time to talk about Jeebus.
So here's the deal. This is out of Dublin, I think it is. This is our second show in a row with news from Dublin, right?
Have you been there before?
4 times.
Yeah.
I can't wait to go this.
No,
probably.
That's on your own dime, there, Charlie.
This year. When I got let go, the first thing I thought was, "Fuck, I'm not going to Dublin this year." Son of a bitch. But I got until March to get rehired, right?
And Drew's running around the building going, I'm going to
Dublin by myself.
You're not.
I'm going to Dublin by myself. That fucker's not going this time. So the Vatican is rejecting the criticism over there about how they have shielded their priests from charges of sex abuse.
Have you heard the
sex abuse
statistics of sexual abuse in Ireland? It is
You mean with the clergymen or just
the clergy?
Yeah,
it's unbelievable.
It's ridiculous.
It's like it's literally 1 in 5. If you go to a Catholic school in Ireland, you're going to get it from Father Cumstein.
Right. Father Cumstein?
Father Cumstein.
That should have been a red flag right there if his name is Father Cumstein, don't you think?
Who's saying Mass today? Father Cumstein.
He just goes on and on and on and on with his monologue. Yeah, but he's a great kisser. So,
Dominus Omus. While we're on this Jeebus subject, I'm going to kind of take a left turn.
Okay.
And I think on Sunday morning, before I go watch football, I am going to enter a church. I'm going to light a candle.
and then the church will start crumbling.
No, I'm going to light a candle, and I'm just going to, just think about 9/11. I think that we should do something as a country. I think it should be acknowledged somehow. You should do something.
Like everybody should do something to acknowledge
I don't know what
it.
that. I don't know what that something is, but I feel like I should do something.
Right.
Although 9/11 is Football Sunday.
Yeah.
Beforehand,
Right.
I think I should take a
When do the
moment.
Bears play?
Noon.
So sometime before noon.
Yeah,
do something.
Yeah, I'll go to a 10:30. I'll get there at 10 before mass or something, and just kind of sit there.
But is that not hypocritical of you because how you talk shit on the church all the time? But because it's 10 years ago, I'm going to light a candle.
No, I talk shit on the hierarchy of the church. I don't have a problem with God. And
no, I know that. But you're going to the establishment's building.
And the only reason why then maybe I should go to a Lutheran or Episcopalian.
And you can't light a candle without making a donation into the little
That's
thing.
fine. I'll throw some money in.
But see, that's the whole problem with it, Tom. You're giving money to the people who shield pedophiles from the fucking law.
All right, so do I go? So
that's the whole problem I have with a Catholic.
I have a problem with it too.
Then
now
don't
you just
go
talked
there.
me out of it.
Good. You're going to spend $1 to light a fucking candle? Give me $1 and I'll light a candle for you. I never touched a
I was
little
just
boy.
thinking a holy
think.
place, a house of worship. It does. If I went to a Lutheran establishment, would that make a difference?
It's better.
Or a Baptist establishment, or wherever.
But you see my point.
I know I see it, and you talked me out of it already.
Good.
I'm not going to a Catholic church.
Because these same people that are saying that are shielding pedophiles from the law, after they already know that they were touching little Jimmy's twig and berries, are the same people that say two men in a loving relationship can't fucking be married. Yet Father Rottencrotch over there is jerking off Timmy in the vestibule, but that's okay.
All right,
you know what I'm saying?
You know what? Then maybe I'll just light a candle in my backyard. Maybe I don't even have to go anywhere. I can just
Light a match.
Just
light a fire.
Light a match and smoke a joint.
I was just trying to be respectful and just trying to remember, what.
Just remember in your head.
What a horrible day that was.
It was a horrible day. You remember where you were when you found out and you were listening to the news and watching the TV program?
Yeah.
Then just do that. Why put $1 in the Catholic priest's fucking defense fund?
All right, that's
not that I'm getting excited about it or anything.
Just changed my plans for Sunday. Thanks.
I was sitting in detention when it happened.
What'd you do?
We were being really ignorant in English class, and our teacher was a bitch.
Yeah. What were you doing to be ignorant? I mean, she didn't just look over and go, "You're ignorant."
No, we were being brand new freshmen in high school, and we just didn't have our act together at all. Our teacher was outside.
Really?
Nah, yeah.
And so you had to sit around in detention, and then when all that shit happened, did they let
This
you come
story
watch
would be
the
much
news
more
or-
interesting with their knockers out.
Yeah, you're right. Wait, let's make sure everybody agrees. Does everybody agree?
Okay,
well,
let's
since
vote.
it's
Everyone,
unanimous.
around the table.
Where'd you go to high school?
Ursuline.
Oh God, with the uniform.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Oh, because she's a tall sock wearer. Like she wears tube socks up to the knees.
Were you a dirty girl in high school?
Yes.
In the uniform at the bus stop when you were 18?
Yeah, let's go
If
with
I was
18.
at the bus stop when I was 18, we had problems.
Why?
Yeah, your car was down.
Yeah, at the time. just at the time. Just this particular morning where Tom is watching from his car with the binoculars.
And I honked and you waved and I said, "Can I give you a ride to school?"
Well, we're going back to the Catholic thing. There was no buses.
No, but there's no buses for the Ursuline girls.
Oh,
It
you're
was a
an
Catholic
Ursuline
school.
girl.
Yeah, Ursuline girl with the. Do you still have the uniform?
Probably. No, really, somewhere I probably do.
And if not, what size are you? I'll go to Catholic Supply. There's a Catholic Supply place up the street from my house. You are invited to come back again sometime, but only if you wear the uniform.
Okay.
That would be awesome.
With the tall socks and some Chuck Taylors and
Oh yeah.
hair in a ponytail. And Tom, take over. I'll be right back. So, where's the bathroom?
Last night, I'm at DB's watching football, the Packers and the Saints, and it was Packers minus 4.5. And, of course, I took the Saints.
Sure. Good job.
Yeah, that worked out really well.
Really good for you.
And
hold on, the Packers just scored again. Anyway, go ahead.
New Orleans had a chance to tie it, dude.
I know.
It wasn't like
me,
it was a blowout or anything.
Oh, I know.
But afterwards, everyone, the group, there was probably 12. Most of them went down to the old Rock House, and damn it, I forget the name of the band. Oh,
Jam.
Super Jam. Have you heard of Super Jam?
I've heard the name, yeah. But
I mean, all my friends are like, gotta go see Super Jam. I said, you gotta be kidding. You're going to the House of Rock. You're in Soulard, and you're going.
People you would normally think would go see bands.
I'm talking.
See them every week.
I'm talking record reps. I'm talking. I mean, it was ridiculous, and I'm going, what the hell? Oh, I'm staying right here.
Right.
So I drank more and talked to the nice ladies over at DB's. And then it was over, and then everyone goes home. So there I am, and I'm going. Well, I've got 2 or 3 in me. I'm feeling all right. Let's go to the boat.
Okay.
Went to the boat.
Right.
And got there at 12 o'clock. And I said, at 12:20, I am leaving. 12:20, I was up $75.
That's so you didn't leave.
I left.
Okay, I was going to say, that'd be a good time to leave. It's the set time you said, and you're up $75.
And I'm up $75.
Tom didn't go home, did he?
No, I didn't.
Where'd you go?
Went to the east side. Now, I don't know why I went to the east side. It was like one of those things, like I got in the car in the casino parking lot, and I'm going, I just went, I'll go to the east side. I haven't been in a while.
Got all this money burning a hole in my pocket.
And so I go over there, I walk in the club, $8 to get in the club. I'm going, damn.
Did you try the, hey, do you know who I used to be?
I didn't try that.
Okay, good.
And the guy taking the money wouldn't have known anyway. Let's just put it that way. So I walk in and I immediately go to the bar and I order a club soda because I don't want to be swerving all over the roads. A little cup of club soda, $2.
Just a club soda.
Just a cup of club soda, $2.
$2. Okay, so now you're down to $73. Oh no, 75 minus 8. So 67. Then minus $2. We're at 65 now.
And then 1 for a tip, so that's 64.
So 64, okay.
And up walks this girl. I'm sitting at the bar. Up walks this girl, puts her arm around me. I haven't seen her face yet. And kind of puts her leg over my leg. And she says, "Hi, sweetheart. How are you?" And I look at her, and I flipped out. It could have been my ex-wife's sister.
Does your ex-wife have a sister?
Yeah, but she looks nothing like my ex-wife.
Okay, gotcha.
This girl,
it was just close enough to where you went, oh, shit.
It was close enough to went, oh, my God. She goes, "Hi, I'm Rosé." Rosé?
Did she smell like sardines like your first wife did?
No. Well, I mean, she was attractive.
But I mean, when she put her leg up, could you smell sardines or no?
I can't say that she had any discernible scent.
Okay.
Or glitter.
All right.
Nonetheless.
Or glitter.
No, and then she starts talking me up, and I know what
here's what's
know
coming, yeah.
I know the lineup.
Yeah.
Hey, honey, boy, you're cute. I really like you. You seem sweet. All this kind of crap. And I looked at her, and she goes, "So what's, go back?" And I said, "Here." And I reached in my pocket, and I gave her $20. And I
gave her a fistful of money.
And I gave her $20, and I said, "Rosé, it was nice meeting you, but I really don't want to go back there."
So you gave her $20 and got nothing.
And then finished my $3 club soda and walked out the door.
So you're
$20 to walk away from you.
Yeah. So $44 and an erection later, you're heading home.
I didn't even get an erection.
I don't understand why you gave her $20.
Because obviously she was working me, and I didn't want her. Like, if I would have just said, "Hey, go away from me," I didn't want her to look at me like, who's this asshole? Or that guy over there is a real jerk off or something like that.
So $20 just so that she didn't.
And I won $75 anyway.
Yeah,
I mean, I don't know. It was just a weird night. I mean, it's something so out of character that I would do by myself.
Yeah, just go over there by yourself.
At 12:20 on a Friday morning. Oh, let's just go over to the east side.
I'm just going to go over there.
See what happens.
Last time you were there, you found a wife.
Yeah, and then I found one that looked like my wife that scared me enough to go, yeah, this is the reason why I don't go to strip clubs.
Here's $20. Don't fucking bother
I've
me.
been down this road before.
I didn't say no. I was very polite about it, and she said, "Thank you, sweetie," and she gave me a kiss on the cheek and walked away. I downed the club soda, and I was out the door, and I was in bed by 1:15.
But here's the thing, though. Would you have and maybe this is just me being different than you, and everybody always says we're night and day, so maybe, but you would rather give her $20 so she doesn't walk away and say, that guy's a jerk over there. He doesn't want anything, and he didn't give me any money, and he wouldn't buy me a drink, blah, blah, blah. But you would rather give her $20 and not get a lap dance or anything, and she probably went over to her friends and said, that douchebag gave me $20. I didn't even have to do anything. You know what I mean? It cost you $20, but either way, you look like a douchebag to them.
In my mind, it's going, oh, that guy's a sweetheart. I didn't have to show him my asshole and spread my pussy lips. I mean, she didn't. That if I would have got a lap dance, that's what would have happened. She would have taken her. She would have taken her bikini and pulled it to the side, spread her lips, and then turned her ass around, and then started pretending dry humping me.
I can't really picture this. Can you guys, the two of you and Tep, act it out really quick? Do you mind?
No, but
I can't really.
And to me, that is just completely. It's not even. It's not worth it. Wait.
No, I'm not arguing with you that it's worth it or not
Great,
worth it.
here I am walking out of the club with a big old heart on.
Or a little heart on. But my point is...
You've never seen my cock.
Okay, but what is your cock's nickname? Little Elvis. Okay, so Little Elvis doesn't exactly conjure up anaconda in my mind, which is really good, actually, because I don't want it in my mind.
Right.
But my whole point is... And then we'll move on. If you spent $20 and you didn't want the lap dance, why go over there to begin with?
I don't know.
That's the whole reason why you're...
I can't answer because I had 4 drinks in me and I was feeling good and no one was out with me and I was like, where else can I go?
Right.
I guess I could have gone to Pops.
Yeah.
I probably should have gone to Pops. I'm going to Pops next time.
Yeah. And you might get a $20 lap dance there, too. You never know. One of my greatest memories of Pop, oddest memories of Pops was years ago when we were still doing the morning show. And I was there, and it was before the fire. And there was 2 guys there.
Before the fire?
Yeah.
What old building?
Yeah, the old building.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I got you.
And there was 2 guys there. You know how when you go over to Pops, you never know what level of person is going to be there, income-wise or Hoosier-wise or, any of that kind of stuff, right?
But that's what makes Pops great.
So great. I totally agree. But I'm just setting up the story. I'm there, and it's one of my first times really over there because I spent, late 80s and early up to 93 in Springfield. And there was 2 guys there. Each were on crutches, and they each only had 1.5 legs.
I remember this story.
And they didn't know each other. And one of them had a right leg and half a left leg, and the other one had a left leg and half a right leg. And I was hammered, and I was trying to get to 2 of them to become friends.
So they can buy shoes.
So they can buy shoes. And everybody else thought it was as funny as you guys think it is. And these guys were thinking I was being a dick and making fun of them. But I was drunk, probably a little high. I don't remember, to be honest with you. But I remember just going, it makes so much sense, you guys. You don't have to be best friends. You don't even have to just go to the shoe store together, and you're fucking the man, dude. You buy 1 pair, and God forbid you go somewhere that has a buy one, get one free. You got 2 pairs of shoes.
I got this hush puppy for $4.
And to this day, I don't remember whether or not they heeded my advice. But how smart is that?
It's a good idea.
It's like if you're gay and your domestic partner is the same size as you, you double your wardrobe just like that. Same thing, right? That's why I hate that Mitch is so much smaller than you.
There is no Mitch.
Because he's losing so much weight, you're saying there's no Mitch? It's like he's disappearing? Is that what you mean?
Asshole.
That's the best thing about the first podcast. I said something about him being gay, and he goes, "Oh, by the way, fuck you." Because now I can say that.
Well, I know people think it's funny and the whole thing, but there's not much retort on my end on commercial radio.
Right.
I'm just what I can
Quit
say.
being so mean.
Yeah,
to me.
there isn't one.
You're being a jerk, and then the texter would light up. Shut up, you fucking pussy! You bald motherfucker! Shut up! Quit whining!
Shut up and take it from Mitch. So there's the new dynamic.
Is that what Mitch says when he takes it out of your ass? And then it would do no good to fight back with the texter and then you would tell me, Jeff, when the song was playing, obviously reading the same thing, Jeff would go, "Don't do it."
Yeah, just don't look at the texter.
Don't look at the texter and don't get in an argument on the texter.
Right,
That's the worst thing.
Because the thing about that texture is it's like alcohol. It lets you do and say what you wouldn't normally do. And we called them texting tough guys. Because there were guys that could hide behind their cell phones at their work or in their car and say whatever they want. "Oh, you guys suck. Tom's gay. Jeff poops a lot." You know what I mean? But if you saw him in a bar or whatever, be like, "Hey, how's it going? I listen all the time, man." Or if
you reply back, they'll go, "Just joking, LOL."
Right, exactly.
After they called my mother.
Yeah, we call them out on the texter. They're like, "Hey, big fan, just joking.
Just joking,
man." I had the good fortune of talking to people from The Grind last night.
I had their T-shirt on last night.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Did you use it as a jerk-off towel or no?
No.
No, because they are soft.
It's a nice shirt.
The Grind is on Facebook, facebook.com, The Grind, THA Grind, and they're doing a really cool thing for the listeners of the podcast. You go to their Facebook page and you like it, and I know you're new on Facebook, but it's like the We Demand Tom and Jeff Come Back on the Point page.
Yeah.
If you want to be a part of that community, you go and you like it. You hit the button that says like. And they're doing a thing where they have a $200 piece of glassware, if you know what I mean, that they are giving away to the 5,000th person that likes their page starting today. That from listening to us here. So go to their Facebook page. It's facebook.com, THA Grind, and like it. And it's hard to describe our relationship with the people at The Grind because they jumped on board with the 420 song, and when we got let go from the Point, Mike and Anwar have been telling me that both of their stores, South County and Edwardsville, people are coming in still to this day going, "What the fuck happened to Tom and Jeff?" How great is that?
If you saw their advertisement in the RFT, it would say proud sponsor of the 420 song on The Point with Tom and Jeff.
Right. And I don't want to get all Glenn Beck on everybody, but
you're going to start crying?
No. And he cried today. As a matter of fact, I heard it on the way here. He was crying. Talking about 9/11 stuff. But anyway, there
was smoke.
I bought something at The Grind and I got so fucking high. It was awesome. Although I told them it was just for regular tobacco, of course. But what they do is if you go to The Grind and you purchase something, and we've talked about this before, you bring a canned good and you get 10% off of your purchase, and they take that food to St. Louis food pantries and feed people that you don't want that piece of shit can of green beans that's in the back of your cupboard. Bring it there. When you buy something, you get a little something off your bill, but they're helping people.
Someone wants that piece of shit can of green beans.
That's right.
It may not be you, but someone wants it.
Facebook.com/THAGRIND. Go like them and you might get some stuff from them. You want to do a yes game?
Yes game.
The answer is yes.
All right, so yes game takes a whole nother level because we have no FCC regulations. Plus, we have eye candy TEP here. Huh?
The fuck yes game.
I like it. Yeah.
Fuck yes.
From now on, it's the fuck yes game. I got to write that. How do you spell that?
The answer is fuck yes, fuck yes, fuck yes.
The answer is
fuck
yes,
fuck
yes,
fuck
yes.
So we ask each other a series of 5 questions. No matter the question, we have to answer fuck yes. Tom, go ahead.
Jeff, you like to fuck sausage casings.
Fuck, yes.
You have your daughters trying out for toddlers and tiaras.
Oh, fuck, yes.
You're thinking of my asshole right now and your heart is a rock.
Fuck, yes.
After this podcast is over, you're going to jerk off in a shot glass and shoot it down.
Fuck, yes.
And moose placenta is a delicacy at the Burton dinner table.
Fuck, yes.
And
Is that elk?
is that elk or moose? I can't really tell. And Tep, you're going to suck me off right after this, right?
Fuck yes.
Yeah.
All right, now Tep's got some too. Go ahead, Tep.
Let me get him up.
Okay. How many times
Oh,
you
here,
say
hold
that?
on. It won't take
I'm
much.
up. Don't worry about that.
Little slap and tickle, and I'm good to go.
Done.
Tom, you have that straw you keep on the counter for when Mitch bends over, you can clean up everything with the straw, right?
Fuck yeah.
You really love Jeff, don't you?
Fuck yeah.
You have 27 9-year-old boys in your closet for a rainy day.
That is so bad.
27 9-year-olds in your closet for a rainy day. By the way, today's rainy.
And they're all wearing helmet cams. Fuck yeah.
Jeff, you have a jar of Tom's old toenails, don't you?
Oh.
Fuck yeah.
You are a regular at Club Imperial.
Fuck yeah.
Do you currently have cum belly?
Oh.
Fuck yeah.
Is there such a thing?
It's
That's
kind
what
of
I've
hot
heard.
that you know that what cum belly is. Can you explain that to us real quick? Is it like coffee gut, only it's cum belly?
I don't know.
Or are you talking about you have like dry cum on your belly?
No, I heard it from Tom.
Oh.
Instead of fuck yeah, fuck you.
Are you done? You got more, or is that it?
That's it.
Okay. Tom.
Yeah.
Is it true you always secretly hated the band Modern Day Zero?
Fuck yeah, those assholes.
Scotty here, you hear in the background, was their singer. Tom, is it true that when you jerk
And
off...
Richie was the bass.
Yeah. Tom, is it true that when you jerk off, you think of my very thick shaft?
Yeah, fuck yeah. This is so wrong.
Tom, are you taking off your headphones because you can't listen anymore?
Fuck yes.
Fuck yes. Tom, is it true your motto is, and I quote, as long as I got a mouth and there are dicks to be sucked, I'll never be homeless?
Fuck yeah.
Hey, Tep, is it true while diddling your snatch you think of me?
Fuck yeah.
And finally, Tep, is it true that you want to do Tom West because you've never been with a gay guy before?
Fuck yeah.
That's the fuck yes game.
What did you say? Diddling?
Diddling your snatch?
That's, or it's known in
Never seen anyone
the southern
diddle
part of the states as, I lost my train of thought.
I don't know. What is it?
It's called...
Little Man in the Boat?
Nah.
No?
Little man in the canoe?
Little Man in the Canoe?
I don't know what the
Jerking
fuck I was
off?
doing.
Masturbation?
Don't worry about it. It's pointless.
Okay. Fuck yeah. Oh, wait, we're done with that.
So this, you heard about the guy who walks into the IHOP and decides to open up fire.
Yeah.
He's former military, and he killed some military people who were
Right.
eating breakfast there. But I, and it's a sad story, but I was just thinking, let's just say I was in that IHOP,
Uh-huh.
and some guy walks in with a gun and starts blowing people away. Oh, I'm right in the middle of my Rudy Tooty Fresh and Fruity.
Right.
I finish the bite, and then I crawl under the table, or I finish the bite, and I go, you can't do that to IHOP. I'm going to attack. I'm hiding under the table.
Yeah, and then you're grabbing your plate of food before you go underneath there, too. Because when you come back up, that ain't going to be strawberry sauce on your pancakes.
While I'm under here, can I get another cup of coffee? Appreciate it.
The service during a mass murder at a IHOP just slows down, too. I don't know if you've ever noticed that. You can't get a fucking cup of coffee, you know?
And you got to think of the mental anguish of all the people that witnessed that thing. I mean, that's going to fuck them up for the rest of their
It's
life.
going to ruin you for IHOP, that's for damn sure.
Well, at least that
I'm going
particular
to Waffle House.
at least that particular location.
Oh man, that was a great party last night. You guys want to go to IHOP? No! Denny's? Yeah, that's cool.
Daddy, please don't take us to IHOP. Don't take us to IHOP. We could get killed. Obviously, IHOP not a sponsor.
No. Good call. We should call on them.
Yeah,
though.
give him a call and send him a podcast.
Is it a capital I?
Yeah,
and a hop after that?
That's International House of Pancakes.
Got
it stands for.
But you know what? If you're in there and you are having breakfast or whatever, do you think you would spring into action and become Tom West crime fighter, or would you just cower in the corner, or what?
There's no way. I mean, if you don't go into a gunfight without a gun,
right?
But
if the guy was standing in front of you with his back to you and he's holding a gun and pointing at other people, would you try to jump on the guy?
I might, depending on how big the dude is, I might try to pull Urlacher on him from behind.
Urlacher?
Like a tackle.
Fuck him from behind? Like
no,
the gay
like a
Urlacher
tackle.
guy from the Bears? Is that
you know what? You always turn everything into putting things in my ass.
No, you would be fucking him.
Or me putting things in other people's asses.
Right. Well, you brought up Urlacher. I thought you were going gay.
No, if the guy if he looked like he could be taken out and I was right there and his back was to me, yeah, I
now
guess.
his back is to you and his attention is to, pointing the gun at people. He has no clue that you're behind him. What would you? Where would you target?
When you tackle or midsection, but when you tackle him, that gun is going to go off. You would think it would because his hand, his fingers on the trigger.
Right.
So the last thing you want is you tackle him, and then the next thing you know, while I was tackling him, 4 people went down.
Right. Well, but that's better than how many he could have killed if you didn't tackle him. But if you had would you tackle him, or if he had a fork, wouldn't you just try to hit him in the back of the neck with it?
That would just piss him off.
Not if you got.
He'd turn around and blow your head off.
You think?
Yeah, because his adrenaline is going anyway, so he barely feels it, I would imagine, if you put a fork in his neck.
I guess you'd have to tackle him from on top. You jump on top to try to bring him down, right?
Yeah.
That's not going to be the first time you've been on top of a guy, so I'm sure you know what you're doing.
Take another left, please. This started out as a guy walking into an IHOP.
No, it started out with you eating Rudy Tooty Fresh and Fruity, for Christ's sake. I'll have the Tom West, please.
I don't know who the hell Clayton thinks they are, but everything.
Like the city of?
Yeah, but everything you think about Clayton being, the lawyers and the paralegals
and the better than yous.
And better than yous and the Audis and the Benzes and the BMWs is everything that you think it is.
Oh, yeah, and I want to just follow up your point and say I believe it because I was there a couple of weeks ago in downtown Clayton.
Mm-hmm.
And there was a stoplight that was flashing. I don't know if it was because of the time of day or because of a malfunction with the. But you know how when you're at a 4-way stop and it's, okay, you go. And if you go, then it's your turn. Then after your turn, then it's that guy's turn. Then it's mine. It seemed like it was going by price of car. You know what I mean? I have a BMW, so I get to go first. And then you with the Audi, you get to go second. And I'm driving around in a Jeep, so I'm fourth. You know what I mean?
You should see me driving around in my hoopty.
Oh. Just the fact that it was going was
get
awesome.
Off the road, asshole.
Hey, 86 Mazda, get out of the way.
But I drove by, it was called, I looked at the thing, it was Cafe Napoli. I've heard of it.
Yeah, I have too.
But
I've never been in.
And I looked on the patio there. And there were all the 26 to 30-year-old paralegals or secretaries or whatever.
Think they're going to be somebody someday.
Along with the 45 to 50-year-old lawyer in his, $1,300 suit.
Right.
Ordering, $15 glasses of wine. But I went into just a normal sports bar, and I forgot the name of it. But it was just a bar with a TV, and I ordered a vodka and club soda. She comes in, that'll be $8.50, please.
How much?
$8.50.
You said I'll have a bottle of vodka?
No, I'll have a vodka and club soda. One drink.
Wow.
So that's 10. I mean, if you don't give her the 10,
then you're a douche.
Then you're a douche.
Chances are she thought you were a douche anyway. Look at you.
So I slammed it and got the hell out of there.
Wow. And you paid how much to park? Probably too. You probably had to put 50 cents in a meter.
In a meter. But anyway, Forsyth is the Midwest's second most priciest office space, only to Chicago's Wacker Drive.
That's ridiculous.
20. Yeah, Forsyth in Clayton is the most expensive next to Chicago's Wacker Drive. $28.07 per square foot on Forsyth Boulevard versus $39.40 per square foot in Chicago.
So Clayton thinks they're Chicago Junior.
Centene Plaza, it's $32.50 per square foot.
Wow.
They got Centene, who does Medicaid. They got Armstrong Teasdale, which is a 400-employee law firm.
Wow. 400 employees.
Can you imagine?
Wow.
What do you got to say? At least half of that.
Where's that office at? Because Armstrong Teasdale's has a 400-man office in Kansas City, too.
Do they really?
Yeah, it's a huge.
Well,
huge
they moved from downtown into this Centene Plaza, and God, can you imagine if you got Armstrong Teasdale on your side, or
against you,
or if you got Armstrong Teasdale coming at you,
right? And the people you saw sitting out in the patio was probably half of their staff right there.
Yeah, I mean, it was just amazing to me.
And the paralegals are taking drinks of their $17 bottles of or glasses of wine. They're probably washing down the jizz of the lawyers because they just got done having a nooner up in the freaking office. At least that's what I'm picturing, if that's okay with everybody else.
Right after court.
Right.
Yeah, right after we see Judge Cumstein, who happens to be the third cousin of Father Cumstein in Ireland. Isn't it amazing how it all comes together?
I would imagine there's probably side bets, too. All right, if we lose this one, you don't have to suck me off today. But I'm feeling pretty good about it, so you better get yourself ready.
Over the last couple of weeks, I've had to deal with customer service on the phone with the computer and everything.
Right.
And, of course, I'm talking to either the Philippines or somewhere in India. And I finally have gotten to the point to be so forward as to say, could you please connect me with someone who can speak legible English?
Right.
I'm sorry, sir. Blah, 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 blah. No. And I hang up. And I don't get my problem fixed.
Thank you for calling. My name is Carl. Right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's exactly
that's exactly the way it
Your
works.
name is so fucking not Carl, dude. There's no way. There might be an R in it, maybe an A, but there's no C and L. There's no fucking way.
You came out of the womb in the desert, and your mother decided to name you
Carl.
Bruce. I hereby call you Bruce.
And what's sad is...
Would you like some more dirt soup?
It's so deep.
You ever had black soup? Is that what it is? You ever had
Black
that?
soup?
Yeah,
No.
I think it's black soup.
I've had black bean soup.
No, it was something I had the second time I was over in... I don't know if I told you. I went over to Dublin.
Oh, you've been in Dublin before? Yeah.
And on the last night, they have this really fancy meal for you, and the appetizer was blood soup, or black soup is what it's called. And I taste it, and it's like, warm and kind of grainy in your mouth, and it kind of hard to wash down. And it turns out it's pig's blood.
Was it good?
It was horrible. It tasted bad. Then when I heard what it was even worse. It's like pig's blood and
See, I'm all up for trying stuff like that.
Yeah.
But don't tell me what it is.
Yeah.
Let me eat it first, and then I'll give you an
See,
assessment.
I'm the exact opposite. I don't want to know. I don't want to try it until I know what's in there. Then I can decide whether or not I should.
I've always wanted to have a brain sandwich and never had.
Ugh.
Have you ever had the Rocky Mountain oysters?
Oh yeah, deep fried bull balls.
Yeah,
I haven't had
I
them.
haven't either.
You ever had man balls in your mouth?
No.
Fuck yeah. Oh no. That's
Some sports news today too.
Yeah, go.
It's time for the bench warming 2-minute drill from the bleachers on the back 9 extra innings. Touchdown. Sports.
Backus is now your new captain.
I like
for
that. I like that. As
St.
a
Louis
Blues fan, I say, yeah. Chris Kerber, if you're on Twitter, you should follow him if you're a Blues fan. And he's posted a picture today with Rick Mahar.
Rick Mahar
was the guy whose name I couldn't think of. It's a picture of Backus with his new jersey on with the C on it, and former Blues captains standing around him: Bernie Federico, Al McInnes, Rick Mahar, and I think Keith Tkachuk. I'm not positive if it was Tkachuk or not. I don't think Tkachuk could fit in that photo anymore.
All right, worst broadcaster on TV, Mahar or Ramage?
Oof. That's a contest of shit right there, isn't it?
Good guys, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But it was, now down to the ice store. Okay, things are looking pretty good down here, y'all.
Everybody that Mahar talked about, he was a roommate with. Oh, when he and I were roommates back in Moose Jaw.
I'll tell you what, this really is a top-class organization. Back to you guys.
And the two broadcasters are like, that's wasn't he supposed to kill like a minute and a half? I had to take a shit.
This broadcast being brought to you by... Where's my cue cards? Damn it.
But Rick Mahar was bad, too. I mean, he was really, really bad. They were just different kinds of shitty, I think. But, I mean, then again...
So is this.
Yeah. Well, no, this is great, but I don't think either one of us could probably...
No, I'm not meant for TV.
I probably could, but...
There's no way.
Yeah, we didn't make the leap from radio to TV for a reason, correct?
And also, you might...
For radio.
Yeah, my dad said those words right to me. He went, hey, Dad, I'm moving down to Springfield because I want to get in radio. Well, you got the fucking face for it. Says a sheet metal worker. Fuck off.
You might think I'm bringing this up because Lance Briggs is a linebacker for the Bears, but, I mean, there is a relevant story here. Backstory on him, about a couple months ago, he started bitching about his 6-year contract. He's 3 years in to a 6-year deal at $36 million.
That he willfully signed on his own, and he's becoming very rich on.
And there are linebackers who are not as good statistically. Oh, by the way, 6-time Pro Bowler.
Okay, that's pretty good on the resume.
Yeah. But there are other linebackers in the league that are making significant amount more than he is. So he wants to restructure. Bears are saying no way. I mean, he's got no leg to stand on. You made a promise.
Right.
You signed a piece of paper. I'm getting this much money. So now he is going to be wearing gloves and shoes with the stars and stripes on them in honor of the 9/11 attacks. And he's going to get fined from the NFL $5,000. And
which he probably has in the lint in his belly button.
Right, but he said it's going to be the best $5,000 he's ever spent. But he said, why is it not okay for me to wear the colors of my country on my shoes and on the gloves on my hands to show respect for the 9/11 tragedy?
Right.
But it's okay to wear pink gloves and pink shoes when we support breast cancer.
Right.
That's his argument going into it.
And unfortunately, it's because the pink thing is okay because it's a league-wide thing, and it's a thing the NFL says, okay, on this day, this is what we're going to get, or what we're going to do, guys. You know.
And I think they should have done something like this anyway, don't you?
Well, if you watch all the promos, they are fully taking advantage of the fact that the first full week of football is on 9/11. I brought this up on Glover's show yesterday. It almost makes me feel dirty when you see the promos. You know, it's the first week of football, and we're going to remember the tragedy of 9/11 for the first week of football. You know what I mean? They put it in their promo. It gives me the same feeling that we give shit to KSTK every year after the Coleman Walk. Oh, look how great we are. We're going to cure boob cancer because of the walk, and we're KSTK, and we are going to cure cancer. You know, the NFL is making me feel the same way about the 9/11.
You get to see Mike Bush 6:30 on a Saturday morning wearing a pink shirt.
Right.
And there's Rennie Knott in his New Balance shoes and
his extremely short shorts.
And his short shorts with a size medium, and he's got his muscles out all over the place.
And that's the thing. Rennie Knott, there is no way that he is wearing shorts that are long enough that they as long as they should be. You know what I mean? There's no way that guy.
They're half thigh.
Oh yeah, the dude's black, and you can still see lighter skin. That's how short these shorts are. I guarantee it. There's just no way. Mike Bush is probably the same way. I guarantee you, he has got shorts on that are too short, and he's got his t-shirt tucked in. And he's got white ankle socks that come up a little above the ankle, and some white New Balance or something. There's Mike Bush for you at 6:30 in the morning for the walk.
And then afterwards, he goes down to St. Albans and gets a quick 18.
Right, yeah. So how was it a good time? Sure. Yes.
Yes.
Sure.
You want to hear something good?
Yeah.
You know, is it Jamie Allman?
Yeah.
Jamie Allman from 97.1?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He used to swim at the pool I used to work at.
Yeah.
In a red Speedo.
No!
Red Speedo.
Mm-hmm.
How was his ass in it? Did it look good or no?
Oh, yeah, it's okay for him, I guess.
Yeah. Could you tell if he was carrying a lot or no?
I wasn't really paying attention.
You were? You didn't go look right at the cock?
I didn't go up to him and be like, hey.
Well, you can't judge a guy's cock at the pool.
Well, no, but if you're wearing a Speedo, you could at least tell if you're circumcised or not, you know?
Yeah, I mean, the turtle head goes back in the shell.
There's shrinkage? Is that what you're saying?
Just a little bit.
I just got out of the pool.
Go take a cold shower and evaluate afterwards. Tell me what you think.
You're always trying to get me in the shower, and then all of a sudden you're not gay, right? But was he just recreational swimming, or was
he swims laps?
Okay,
or he did back when I worked there. Like it was probably sophomore year in high school.
So it was exercise. He wasn't just there with his kids.
Oh no, he swims to exercise.
Okay, so I can understand.
His shoulders are like that wide.
Really?
Yeah, he's like from his waist up. He's like
huge. A V.
Yeah.
Wow.
What's your status?
My status?
As far as the relationship goes.
I've been my boyfriend for 3 years.
Okay, so it's about time you screw somebody else.
No.
Oh, no?
So is this going to turn into a marriage thing, or you don't know yet? Or?
Oh, I don't know.
After 3 years? I mean, you've been giving it to him for free for 3 years. I mean, you got to rope the guy in, don't you think?
So he knows the family, you know his family.
Yeah.
Okay.
You guys live together?
Yeah.
You do?
Mm-hmm.
How's that going?
Fine.
How long you lived together?
A long time.
Long time?
2 years.
2 years?
Mm-hmm.
When was the last time you had sex?
2 days ago.
When's the last time you sucked his cock?
3 years.
That is not true.
Right after I moved in.
Right after I made dinner in 2008. I made a wonderful tuna casserole, sucked him off, and fed him.
He fed me, and I fed him. We got to make sure we get pictures with her because especially, I mean, she's an eye candy girl, so obviously she's incredibly hot. But if you like girls with tattoos, my goodness.
She's got them.
Yeah, we need to get pictures. And, I kind of started thinking we need to start taking pictures of what we're doing so everybody can kind of visualize it too, don't you think?
Yeah, it's definitely.
Get a tablecloth.
What's that?
We need a tablecloth.
You know what would look good on the table is her shirt. We could just cover the table with her shirt. Is that?
And all the rags.
Yeah, and all these rags before we use them.
Yes.
This Monster, we can get sponsors from Monster by holding this up.
They can get us
Or is that hot?
Pretty hot.
You know what would be really cool is if we took the mics out and we went and popped the hood on Tom's car and you could diagnose how long that thing's going to last.
That thing runs like a dream. It's an eyesore, but it runs like a champ.
You're better off than I do. I don't have a car right now.
What happened to your car?
I blew it up.
I blew it up. What?
I'm waiting on a new
I've blown
engine.
it up.
Now, back on the show, weren't you waiting on some part?
Yeah, that part came in and then it fucked my car up.
It did?
Yes.
How come?
I have no idea, but I'm missing a piston.
Installation.
Righty,
Somebody
tighty, lefty,
thinks she
loosey.
knows more than she does.
The reason why I bring up the college thing here, I have never heard of this college. Has anybody heard of Lynn State Technical College?
Yeah, I was
have?
there last week.
You were?
Yeah.
Did you try to enroll?
No, I worked a promo there.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
Okay.
Home of the Rugrats.
I think that's what it is. LINN State Technical College. The new all first-year students at this particular college are now required to undergo mandatory drug testing.
That is weird.
Policy enacted by the 2-year-old school, so it's a new school, in Missouri, might be the most intense drug testing policy at any public college or university. Obviously, the ACLU or the MCLA, Missouri Civil Liberties Association, they got hard-ons over this. They don't want this to happen. The other thing is it costs $50 and the student themselves has to pay for it. Now, I guess you can just choose not to go to that college.
Or choose a I get where they're coming from, I guess, because if you're going to go into that field, you are going to be drug tested before you get your job.
What's the curriculum there? You said you were just there.
It's kind of a catch-22 because it's smack dab in the middle of Gasconade and Osage counties.
Okay.
Which is like Franklin County, like
meth,
drugs.
meth.
There's a lot of drugs out there.
Sure.
But it's one of the only schools in this area, like the next surrounding states, that offers diesel motorcycle, automotive. Like it's a huge school. It's a very, very nice school.
Now, what do you mean offers that? You mean to work? You would train to work on those things?
It actually offers the program for motorcycles, diesels, and stuff. And the closest one to us is up in the Hood in Illinois.
Okay. Okay. So if I wanted to go to, if my life's goal was to work on motorcycles, let's say, okay, and I want to go to school to learn that, I would have to take a drug test to get into here. Once I graduated and I went to a motorcycle shop or a motorcycle dealership and I wanted to work in their dealership, chances of them drug testing me?
I've never once been drug tested at any shop I've worked at.
And you've worked at how many years?
I've worked at 3 over the past 6 years.
And these aren't motorcycle places, they're speed shops? Is that right?
Speed shops, regular like generic car shops, like corporate places.
Okay,
they still don't drug test.
So this is the point that I'm trying to make.
Yeah, it's pointless to do it.
Because they're saying, hey, we're preparing students for drug testing they'll encounter when they start looking for jobs. Not necessarily in this particular field. If it was a nursing school or a law school, kind of makes sense.
Right.
You know,
law enforcement.
Drug testing a rock star.
Or radio's the same way. People always, people say, oh, yeah, you and Tom always talk about getting high. Whether or not we do, I'm not going to say because it's still illegal. But they always say, how do you guys pass? If somebody came in with a drug testing kit and went through the radio stations in town here, or at least the ones we worked at, you'd have to fire 90% of the people that work there. And I'm not just talking about the on-air staff. Right?
Agreed.
And I'm not talking out of school here. Pretty much everybody knows that, but there's no drug testing in radio. There's no drug testing in automotive. I mean, maybe at like Weber Chevrolet, maybe someplace like that.
And there's no crying in baseball.
And there's no crying.
Here we go. Bingo. St. Louis remembers 9/11. A flag for each who died. On Art Hill, there's going to be 3,000 American flags. That's where I'm going.
That's pretty good.
That's where I'm going with my candle.
Speaking of
with your candle. I can see him walking there.
What's so funny about that?
Look at the homeless guy carrying a candle in Forest Park.
Hey, I don't know why I need a candle. I feel that it's appropriate to light a candle. I think it's something that you do to remember.
It was the way he said it. It was like, I'm taking my ball and going home. Because that's where I'm going Sunday with my candle.
Did you see him at Walgreens? Can I get a single candle, please? Oh, I see you're very emotional about Sunday coming up, huh? Here's a candle. We'll see you down at Forest Park, okay?
I'm not getting the Yankee sugar cookie scented candle.
No, just give me the plainest candle. I want to remember, but I don't want to spend any fucking money.
No, but what's the point of lighting a sugar cookie candle in
know.
remembrance of 9/11? It has nothing to do with the price.
Yeah, but some of the people that died might have liked sugar cookies. You never know, right?
I was just planning on going to St. Louis Wax Company, like at the end of the on Broadway there, right at the end of the Soulard, and you can they sell religious candles to everybody. You could just get like a long white candle for like 59 cents.
You see the clerks behind the counter. Who wants to help the gay guy?
I just need one candle. About 8 inches.
I just need one long candle, please. And do you have any matches?
Do you have change for a 50?
I'm not worried about the length, but it needs to be about 4 inches in diameter.
And do you guys have any breath mints or Big Red? I need a long candle and some knee pads.
That's funny.
Praise Jesus. God bless you.
I'm going to Art Hill. Take care.
I need a candle, and what's the quickest way to Forest Park from here?
And I got my 52-ounce Diet Coke with me and a candle in one hand. I'm here! Here! Where are we supposed to remember now?
We're supposed to be sad right now.
Should there be some sort of drum or gunshot or something?
But don't worry about a candle. I got that covered.
They had a deal on a dozen, so if you want one, you better get first dibs.
Oh, fuck. It's so cool to have you here. It's awesome to see you. It's been a while since we saw you. And guess who I saw last night?
Who's that?
I saw Eye Candy Adrian last night.
How's she doing?
Oh.
She's doing awesome. She works, as we all know, at the Pink Galleon, and they wanted me to tell everybody that they missed the Tom and Jeff show. And I was at the Pink Galleon on Butler Hill, 55 on Butler Hill. That's where she works. Been there?
Been there.
Go there because it's one of those places that, first of all, it's got TVs every fucking where. The football game was on last night. There's billiard tables on the other side. But she is tending bar over there.
I didn't know she worked there.
Yeah, and
I've
she's
been
got
there a bunch of times. I've never seen her.
She works at night. She normally goes in at like 7 o'clock. She's like the night manager. Okay.
Oh, okay.
And she's got the honey pot right there. You walk in and there's a bar, just an L-shaped bar right there. And she's got 6 or 7 guys lined up that are all regulars. She knows them all by name. She knows what they all drink. I went and sat down.
Does she call him sweetie?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. There's
okay, sweetie.
Yeah. What can I get for you?
What do you need?
You want your regular?
Sugar.
Yeah. Yeah, but they're all really cool guys. I mean, I was there for 5 minutes and I knew everybody's name. You know what I mean? And I think we should have a Tom and Jeff party there one of these nights. What do you think? How cool is that?
Do we broadcast or we just tell people to show up?
I just think we just show up and have a good time. Don't you think? I mean, I don't know.
I'm all for it.
Here's the reason why I bring that up is that if you have a group of, like a group party that you want to have there, it is free. Parties of 15 or more are free.
So, like, you wanted to bring the office down.
Yeah.
Go right ahead, bring the office down.
You get food, you get a round of drinks for free, you get free pool. It's freaking awesome.
Free pool?
Free pool, 15 or more. You get free pool, you get free food, and 1 round of drinks free.
They got darts, too.
Yeah, they do. They got darts. It's the best place to play pool, according to the RFT. They got more than one location, but you want to go to the Butler Hill one because
Adrian works there.
Adrian works there.
And they have air hockey.
And she's a sweetheart, and they have air hockey as well.
I had a chorizo burrito for breakfast this morning, and if I coughed right now, I'd shit my pants.
I'd really like you to cough right now. I think that would be great.
I mean, it's rumbling.
Is it?
Yeah, well, I mean, I just drank 20 ounces of coffee and lit a cigarette.
If you were sitting in a freaking Barnes & Noble right now, you'd be taking a crap.
There's a phone in the shitter over there. Can I call
saw
into
that.
here? Can I call in the show from the shitter?
Maybe that's for another show at another time.
He called me one time. I think you were out back when he was on the point, and you were asking me some questions about the fuck was it? American Idol and The Voice.
Yeah.
And he said, "Well, I'm gonna call you, whatever." So I went in there, and I was on the shitter when I did that interview.
Pinching one off.
I had a notebook. I had notes. I was taking a crap.
You know who? And that raises a question. I know we have talked about this before, Tom. Is that in at a work, obviously not here, but like at the radio station where there's 2 or 3 stalls, being in there and you're already hunkered down and you're halfway through what you need to do, and somebody comes in and sits at another stall and starts talking to you. That Mr. Hewlett, John Hewlett, used to do that all the time. I'd be in there, and he'd come in, and he's a germaphobe anyway. And he would come in, and there, of course, would be the empty stall in between us. I'd be in hole 3, he'd be in hole 1. Nobody's in 2. Therefore we're not gay, right? And I'd be in there, and I'd just be like, okay, there's somebody in here now. Because I have Crohn's disease, so it's not a quiet affair. And I'm just like, okay, what are we going to do? I got to do the flush and push and all that stuff.
The people who worked in the office space next to the bathrooms at the point knew when Jeff was going to the bathroom.
Oh, yeah.
No Hands Ron could hear Jeff blow out that
Melissa.
thing.
And
Melissa, too.
Had an office in there, and when she moved downstairs, she said to me, she goes, thank God I don't have to hear you take a crap anymore. That's how bad it was.
He'd use the jock bathroom, too, downstairs, which I thought was against the rules, but because the one time I deuced in there, I hit I hit the flush, and all of a sudden the water started rising, and I went, "Oh
There's
no!"
no worse feeling.
And it's coming on, and it's like the thing's running and the water's rising, and
you're just hoping it doesn't come over the top.
Don't overflow. And I actually cracked the door, looked around, and ran back to the point studio.
Gary was just taking a shit.
Wasn't me.
And you know what sucks? As the guy with Crohn's disease, guess who they're going to blame it on? This guy.
Well, that was the one and only crap I was deathly afraid of that happening.
Yeah.
You don't want next thing you know, you got all the people with mops and buckets coming down the hallway. You go, oh shit, I did that.
That's because of me, right? And you just know that in your mind they're looking at the crap, going, "Oh, it's Tom West." Like there's somehow everybody knows. You know what I mean?
That's his color.
There's jizz on that poop. That's Tom West.
His stool forms a perfect S. That's got to be Tom.
His shit smells like bleach. That's Tom for sure. But Hewlett would come in and start talking to you. Hey, Jeff, you been playing golf lately? And I'm like, no.
I mean, that's bad. That's bad, but I think talking at the urinals is worse.
Really?
You're holding your cock.
Yeah, but you have to say something because the guy's right there.
No,
hey, how's
you
it
don't.
Going? Yeah.
My head is down, and I'll talk to you outside the bathroom, but I'm not going to talk to you with my cock in my hand.
Really?
No.
Why?
Because I got my cock in my hand. I got nothing to say.
You think that's
worse? Oh, how you doing, Jim? I just got my cock in my hand.
Hey, Steve, nice dick. Hot
Hey,
enough for you?
did you get that memo? Did you hear about the party afterwards?
We're all going bowling after we get done peeing. Want to go?
I got a question for you guys.
Yes.
So if you're in taking a shit, you're just sitting down, take a shit, and someone else walks in behind you, do you let it rip or do you try to hold it back?
You know, it's funny you say that because with Crohn's disease, you can't really hold it back or it hurts you to. I do the flush and push. With the power, you know, the public restrooms where it's the power washer, it's not the tank that fills up. You can hit that and it makes enough noise to where you can push all the shit out while the toilet.
No one hears
so nobody, it's called the flush and push. It's great. That's what I do anyway.
All right, you got 3 stalls. Someone's in hole number 1 and someone's in hole number 3, and you really got to go. Do you go into number 2?
That's when I would go downstairs to the jock bathroom. But if there's somebody in there, then yeah, I mean, you pretty much have to. You know, and that's when you look at the shoes on either side and see what you're up against. Because if it's a sales guy for 97.1 that you never really come across,
he's got a shiny new brown pair of loafers from Brooks Brothers.
Then you know it's nobody that you do daily business with on the radio station that you work for. Hell, pee on his shoes, I don't care. But if if I'm taking a crap and I know that there's a size 6 pair of Vans and I know it's Donnie Fandango, then I might think differently. But if it's, you know what I mean? If you could tell it's a salesperson.
Hey, that was a great shit you took, Donnie. Yeah, I felt good.
So you're out of diapers now, Donnie. Good job. Congratulations. I guess we're done. Are we done? You want to keep talking? You want to?
Unless she's going to get her tits out.
You going to get your tits out?
Probably not.
Probably not.
Yeah.
I knew we should have invited a different eye candy girl besides her.
Tep is beautiful. She's gorgeous. She's got a great body. But there's something in me that I cannot be as
dirty to her as
the other one. And Adrian,
she carries herself well.
Thank you.
Adrian is the same way.
Yeah.
She is gorgeous, and she is. I mean, you couldn't ask for a prettier girl.
Cassie, fuck you, get your tits out.
Oh,
right?
Jesus, don't even get me started.
She's got great tits. She does.
That blew up this past week.
I
can't wait to go to Big St. Charles tonight. Let me tell you.
I've heard about that.
There's a whole eye candy
subculture
fighting
you guys have all
club.
kind of paired off, and some people
It's a
like others, and
show.
there's our million right there. There is our million.
What the fuck are we doing talking? We should be filming eye candy.
Right.
Fighting and half naked.
All right, so before we wrap up, let's thank everybody that is sponsoring us this time around. Again, The Grind. Thank you very much to The Grind. They are good people to us and good people to you and good people to people that need food. So Facebook.com/The Grind. It's THAGRIND. Go like their Facebook page, and the 5,000th person to like them will get a piece of merchandise that's made out of glass, and it's worth $200. You'll see the price tag. You will get that for free at either their South County store or their Edwardsville store. And again, they're on Facebook, Facebook.com/THAGRIND. Thank you to those guys.
And just in case you're looking for someplace to watch football downtown, DB's Soulard right across from the market. And they're going to have every game on, and it's good. Oh, a taco bar with 4 meats.
Whoa. That sounds like a porno.
Can you? Who has a free taco bar with 4 meats?
DB's.
DB's on Sunday.
Also, want to thank the Adrian and the Pink Galleon. Obviously, she is at 55 and Butler Hill. If you have a party of 15 or more, it is free. Free food, free pool, free 1 round of drinks, and they open 7 days a week. They're a pool hall that is very, very clean, upscale, all kinds of TVs. RFT voted them the best place to play pool like every single year in a row, so go see them. 55 on Butler Hill is where you'll see the beautiful and talented Adrian as well. Thom and Jeff Facebook fan page is going to be...
It's up.
It is up?
It's up.
Good. And is it just...
It's Facebook... it's facebook.com/mythomandjeff.
My Tom. Well, that makes sense, doesn't it?
It does.
Thom and Jeff. Yeah.
I got a Facebook now, so like me.
And your name is
Tom.
Cum Guzzler on there. Is it Cum Guzzler?
THOM West WEST.
It's my Cum Guzzler.
.com.
And we're gonna try to get you. We're gonna try to get some pictures up there for you. And Twitter, you can follow the show on Twitter, Jeff1057. And big round of applause to Scott and Richie at Trailer Studios here.
We couldn't do it without you guys.
Thank you very, very much, you guys. You guys are awesome.
You're welcome.
Local band, like if I wanted to get my band back together.
Right.
Wait, I didn't have a.
You still did News at 5.
Right. News at 5 was recorded here, wasn't it?
No.
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 That's actually on your business card. News at 5 was not recorded here.
That's the back of the card.
Why do I still remember the name Slapdash?
I saw
because of me.
Out of you saw me, Slapdash, right?
out of the hundreds and hundreds of local bands that have come through, and I remember Slapdash.
Right? Yeah. God. So I know we've discussed this before, but where website wise for you guys? I know you have a MySpace page, but. If somebody was in a band and they were like, hey, man, we finally are ready to record, and they wanted to come here, which would be a smart decision on their part, how do they find you?
Most of them reach out through, like, the bands that I manage or the bands that Richie records. They'll just call them, their buddies.
Now
it's been word of mouth, basically.
Right, it's been word of mouth. So you still manage Menudo, right?
Yep.
Okay.
And, Milli Vanilli.
Boys to Men.
Milli Vanilli.
Right.
Let me ask you guys
Boys
a
like
question.
men. No, wait.
All right, so this band that's been referred to you guys comes to you and meets and say, okay, we got 5 songs we want to record, and from bar number 1, you know that this is
just going to be a paycheck.
This isn't good. Are you honest with them, or you just say go and we'll make the best of it?
I think Richie does a great job. I mean, because there's bands that come in here that when you hear them, you're like, fuck, this is going to suck.
Right.
But by the time Richie gets done with it, like if they come in with an open mind, Richie kicks ass. Like he'll arrange their songs, say, man, that chorus ain't good. Let's rewrite that. It could be better. You know, there's advice given too, so it's not like we just press record and sit back and go, oh, we're getting paid.
And honestly, I think I remember, not like you said, oh, this shit sucks, but I remember when Brooke Royal first worked with you, you were telling me after the fact, you were like, I was taking pieces from here and putting them here, and I was like, yeah, that sounds okay. And then when you put all the pieces together, you went, oh shit, I got something here.
Well, yeah, Richie was doing the piecing, and they had talked about, just recording here, and they wanted someone to give input and all that stuff. So Jack was really adamant on working.
Jack's the lead singer, Brooke Royal.
So he was really adamant on having someone, talk about, tell him what to do, what not to do, what's cool, what's not cool.
And you can tell that Jack's been taking voice lessons.
Yeah.
I mean...
Oh, he sounds great.
He sounds excellent.
He's really matured a lot.
And some of the bands that our listeners would know that have come through here, besides Brooke Royal and Cavo?
Brooke Royal, Cavo... Shaman's Harvest, Killer Me, Killer You did a track here.
Oh, right on.
Monster Eats Manhattan, Hollow Point Heroes. Shit.
I can't even remember
there's a ton of them.
Rage Against the Machine started here.
Rage.
This is how good these guys are. Rage Against the Machine was a polka act when they first got here.
Is it like the old 9 Inch Nails story? I saw 9 Inch Nails at Mississippi Nights.
Yeah, and there was only 4 people there.
There was only... I told Rage Against the Machine, I said, forget about that hockey stuff and focus on golf.
Yeah. There's that story about Mississippi Nights, and also Dave Matthews opening for Rusted Root at Mississippi Nights. I don't know if that's true or not.
I don't know either. Yeah.
Who knows?
I know 9 Inch Nails, I think it was played... What was Paul Jenkerson's place?
Galaxy?
Yeah, the Galaxy. He played there. It was 2112 or something at the time, and there was 30 people there. There's a handful of people who knew that story. So.
And now there's 15,000 people telling the story.
I saw Lisa Loeb at the Galaxy, and I swear to God, there was 12 people there.
Really?
And it was fucking amazing.
She has a great ass, by the way, or at least she
she's
did.
Cute.
Holy cow!
Yeah, I thought so.
Is she the one married? No, that's Edie Brickell's married to Paul
Simon. Yeah. Who's another one that was hot back in the day? Sheryl Crow was on the morning show, and she had busted up blue jeans and a white tank top on with no bra, which she didn't really need one because her boobs were so small. But radio studios are either hot or cold, and it was cold that day. And wow.
And I still remember Jules sitting up there in Point Fest.
Yellow pants? Oh, no, that was,
that
was the girl from No Doubt.
She had jean shorts on and a pink bikini top on, and she was just up there with her guitar when she still had a gap in her teeth.
Oh, she get that fixed?
She got the
snaggletooth fixed?
Yeah, she got the gap fixed.
Remember Gwen Stefani when No Doubt did Point Fest, and she had those yellow leather pants on? They kind of like the old Michael Jackson pants with the zippers all over them. Holy crap.
And I also remember...
that was the first time I ever jerked off at Point Fest.
And Poe played Mississippi Nights. I think it was a ho-ho show or something.
Yeah, we used to have cups that said Poe. Yeah,
and she
birthday show.
And she gave me a big hug, and she goes, "Thank you so much for playing my song." And she smelled like strawberry shortcake.
And you pushed her away and said, "I like dudes." Sorry.
God damn you!
It's easy. Anything. I mean, throw something out. I'll make it gay for you. It doesn't matter. All right, I guess we're done, right?
Footballs.
What?
Footballs.
In your ass. Give me another one. One more.
All right. A hockey stick.
In your ass.
This towel.
In your ass.
Everything goes in my ass.
We'll wipe it off, the cum off of your chin. Speaking of that, Eye Candy Tep, thanks for being here.
Thanks.
Much appreciated. You can put your shirt back on. That's very nice of you.
And I have a stick of Big Red after you get done with
okay.
Outside.
Thanks.
Why do you have Big Red in your car? Because you just came from Forest Park, right?
With the candle.
All right, that's all we got, and we'll try to do it again on Monday. Big hugs.
See you guys.
That's a wrap.